I'm going to Ragnarok all night and party all day long.
So start ignition, count to 0. I just wanna be a superhero.
Jeez, I'm firing you. And he's like, well, you can't fire me, I quit.
Who are you talking about?
My therapist.
Okay, and on that note, welcome to Unproductive Nerds. I've been Jake.
You've been recording me the entire time, have you?
About 12 seconds.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
Why do you think I had to clarify that was your therapist who you were doing a terrible impression of?
And I'd like to welcome everyone to a very special episode.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. With you, as ever, is me, Rhiannon, and my co-hosts, Jack.
Yep, that's me.
And John.
It really is a very special episode, though, because we're recording on a Wednesday, and it's going to be a short episode because we're the only ones here.
Yeah, we don't have any guest speakers this week, so
No
it's back to the good old tree,
No
you know?
Dan, no Aiden.
You can tune off
no whatever
now.
the other guy is.
The funny ones aren't here.
The funny ones aren't here. Anyway, so...
Hey, don't say that about yourselves. You're funny looking if it helps.
Yeah.
That's half the battle.
It's a podcast.
I love how he's
Yeah.
looking at John when he says this.
It's a podcast, so my funny hair won't save us today.
Ah, you're right. And I've got so many hair-based insults ready for you. Like how you look like Toad from Mario if you ever took off the Toad hat.
Well, I have plenty jokes about your third ear, but I'm not going to make them because I'm not an asshole.
That is offensive. You know I get that from my mother's side.
Which side?
Anyway, before this starts getting out of hand,
Ladies and gentlemen.
what
I'm
are
actually
we
mutant.
talking about this week, Jack?
Oh, simple. It's alright, I have a vice on my hand. But simple. Thor Ragnarok dropped a beautiful trailer.
Oh, gorgeous
So
trailer.
we're gonna talk about, we're gonna faff around to talk about that trailer for what feels like forever, but is actually gonna be like 10 minutes. And then we're going to pitch what movies would be infinitely better if we added the Hulk to them.
Oh, fuck's sake. So,
Well, Jack, would you like to go first or last?
I thought we were talking about Ragnarok here, so I'll start. Ragnarok. Fuck, it's good. John?
Ragnarok. Boy, it's tasty. Rhiannon.
I'm thoroughly looking forward to this, you know. It's just...
You broke the pan.
Yeah.
Shut
it
up,
was real good.
okay? I don't need
They wanted-
you to. I don't need your approval.
They wanted
Go
to
away.
put us on the poster, like, you know how you see those quotes like, Daily Mail says it's the best.
Yeah, I really wouldn't want to trust a film review from the Daily Mail. But
Yeah.
I think it's always a mark of a bad film when the only good reviews are from The Sun, the Sunday Times, and the Daily Mail. You know, if they got the New York Times saying it's transcendent, then you don't want to see it either, because that's just going to be... That's just going to be Nocturnal Animals, and I learnt my lesson there.
It's not what Kevin Smith does. Kevin Smith just gets his filmmaking friends to, like, sign off on it. For one of his movies, I think it's Mallrats, he gets Quentin Tarantino, and Quentin Tarantino, all he said was, it's alright. So on the poster it's, alright by Quentin Tarantino.
That would pull people in. That's a good one.
No, the best thing is, he's also talking to Ben Affleck, and he's like, alright, Ben, can you give me something for it? And he's like, it's alright. And he's like, oh, come on. Could you at least say something better than Quentin Tarantino? And Ben Affleck's response was, hey, I fucking love this movie more than Tarantino. And that's the one that's also on the poster. Hey, I love this movie more than Tarantino. By Ben Affleck. God, I miss Dan and Aiden. So fucking much.
They just fill up the gaps and we're not talking to each other.
Exactly, they fill all the spaces. But anyway,
Speaking of space.
Thor Ragnarok looks like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and I think that might be an issue with Ragnarok and Volume 2 coming out so close to each other.
Well, six months.
I don't know if it's going to be an issue because, like, you've very much established already this massive universe, so naturally you're going to start exploring it in other movies other than Guardians.
But the thing I think people love about the MCU is that they do so many genres so well, but they move between them. So.
Yeah, they do the same movie just in different genres.
Yeah.
Ant-Man is just Iron Man 1, but in a heist setting.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Stephen Strange, as honest trailers put it, Doctor Strange is just Iron Man on weed.
There are definitely something more than weed.
Yeah, it's LSD.
It's LSD.
Oh, yeah. I love
But
it.
even then, I didn't even think it was that trippy. I was expecting it to be more trippy. Like that
There's
first.
a scene where he falls from space into a universe made
Yes,
of hands.
that scene
turn into
is
tiny
pretty
hands.
trippy, but I was expecting more trippiness.
It turned into more hands.
And more hands.
That
and
is
hands
my
and
version of
hands.
hell. That is just hands upon hands, and then from the hands comes Hans Gruber from Die Hard, made of hands.
Saying,
Thor.
but this time John Wayne doesn't get a ride onto the sunset with Grace Kelly, and then hands come out of his gun, and the hands turn into hands, turn into hands.
You gotta go
and then
fancier
guns,
if you're gonna do Alan Rickman in that.
and then the guns shoot out Alan Rickman.
Just different versions of Alan Rickman, though.
Snape, Hans Gruber, what's his face from Eye in the Sky? I didn't even see Eye in the Sky.
Sure.
That one where he's singing about how the sun will come out tomorrow.
Galaxy Quest.
That one Kevin Smith movie he did. Jeez, Kevin Smith's really coming up with this episode.
Yeah. Sam Rockwell, Moon. Sam Rockwell was in Moon.
I thought you were just making a statement
Kevin Spacey was in Moon. Kevin Spacey was in House of Cards. What's his face with the bald face was in House of Cards.
House of Cards is a Netflix show. Netflix have Marvel shows. Back to Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah!
Wait, I'm getting there. Shut the fuck up, I'm getting there.
This sounds like the setup to a really bad joke.
It's not. House of Cards is on Netflix. What else is Netflix? The Defenders. The Defenders is set in New York. What else is set in New York?
Thor Ragnarok. That intro is in New York.
Sure.
Also,
I'm just going to say, my Twitter is telling me that like the Transformers trailer has just been released, or I have.
oh, is this like the 7th trailer?
I'm so excited.
Is this the one that's a tampon commercial? The last one was a tampon commercial. They said I couldn't do this. They say I fight like a girl. They say I throw like a girl.
Yeah, I hated that one.
Yeah, they're trying to sell you something. But hey, being a girl's alright.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, all one female listeners of the podcast.
No,
who I'm
no.
also looking at.
I think it's fair to say that was a bad trailer.
That was a trailer.
That's not...
The only thing is, I love the stuff you see in the trailer, but I'm like, this is just a bad trailer.
I have a serious problem with that because people want more strong characters, strong female characters, as well as just strong characters in general. And instead of actually writing a strong female character, they just have a female character who says, I'm strong, and it comes across as poorly written pandering.
At any stage during Mad Max, does Furiosa ever say, I'm strong? Look at my robot arm. I'm the strong one.
At no point in Fury Road does anyone doubt her abilities to her and say, hey, I'm a girl, I don't need to worry about you. No, she just is she's just well written.
Yeah. Give her a hand, she's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got it. I'm not gonna laugh, but I got it.
Come on, you gotta laugh.
I don't have to laugh.
That's the best joke I'm gonna do all day.
Oh God!
All right, back to Thor Ragnarok. Hela, what do we think of Hela?
Hella good.
Fuck you, man. Just leave.
It's hella well done. It's a hella good costume. Hey, Jack. Go Wildcats, huh, Jack?
Yes, go Wildcats.
Life is strange, Jack. Isn't
Fuck you, man.
Isn't life
I
strange?
will murder you.
Oh, wow, you're...
Whoa, we do not need...
Nobody can go back in time and save you, John, because nobody cares that much.
Well, Jack,
we're not bringing that into it.
Jack, you're getting hella angry.
For everybody listening, I have a love for the game Life is Strange.
Which is dumb because it's a terrible game.
Cheesy and adorable, has great characters and beautiful music. But John is dead inside.
I hate it because it's poorly written and the characters are irritating.
I have not played the game, I have no input on this, so thus I must quell the arguments between them.
We had an agreement a long time back that we'd never bring it up or talk about it.
Well, I thought this was appropriate given how hella similar Hella's name is to Chloe's.
They don't say Hella that much.
They say Hella every second sentence.
Like one character says it. If you talk to that character, yes, but...
Alright.
Speaking of teen dramas, has anybody seen 13 Reasons?
Jack, you've been texting me all week to watch it. I haven't watched it. Deal with it.
The greatest Netflix show of all time.
It's really a shame that Dan isn't here because you two could just talk about it for hours.
What do you think Saturday's episode is going to be?
Oh, God.
We spent 2 hours yesterday talking about it, and that was before I saw the finale and cried. It's that good. I didn't cry. I teared. I teared up. I didn't full on cry. This wasn't the death of Wolverine, John. Which some people didn't cry at, which is sad.
Oh, ha.
Fucking robot.
I wanted to cry. But I wouldn't.
Oh, there's just...
Shut up, John.
Just one thing, just real quick.
What's inside your pockets? Okay, Max. I'm hella ready.
He's putting on a video that's called the compilation Every Hella in Life is Strange.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than...
I'm not going to play anymore. But the point is, they say hella so much.
You're gonna get in hella trouble for this. What?
And they say hella so much in that game, and it never makes sense.
Yeah, but you gotta keep in mind she got kicked out of school pretty early, so she's not the brightest.
Oh, wow.
But
So
who
you're
goes-
equating intelligence
honestly,
to
Jack,
education
who goes
there.
around saying, like,
I think when you
you're
get
gonna
educated,
in
you-
hella trouble for this? Why can't they just swear like normal teenagers?
I think the problem with it is it's two 16-year-old American girls who have all their
leaving.
dialogue written by like 30
Goodbye, podcast. I'm out of here.
Jack,
all their,
Jack, come back.
It's all
hella angry at this.
like all of their,
He's actually just left the room.
we're better without him. We're better without him. So it's a game where the two main characters are 16.
Guys, this is Thor Ragnarok. We're not talking about Life is Strange.
The main
We
characters.
don't need this.
The main characters are 16-year-old girls, and their dialogue is written by 30-something Frenchmen. So it's kind of understandable that they speak like bizarre robot.
I'm
people.
back again. So I figured out something.
Oh, go on then.
And you know what that is? You want to know what that is? 13 Reasons is a really good show. We should all watch it and talk about it.
Thor Ragnarok, though.
Thor
Thor
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, though. Wow, that was.
There's a lot of crossover between actors in that, actually.
Jeff Goldblum, for
There's
example.
Jeff Goldblum plays the teenage girl who kills herself.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Admit it, you would watch it if that was the case.
And
I would
actually-
watch anything with Jeff Goldblum in it.
He's so good. Except Jurassic World 2. Jurassic Park 2. He should be in Jurassic World 2.
He totally should.
Yes.
Life.
But also, on the other hand, I don't want there to be a Jurassic World 2 because Jurassic World completely missed the point of Jurassic World 1.
Life always finds a way.
Life
Are you-
finds a way. Must go faster. Must go faster.
Wait, are you wearing high heels?
Hello, boys! No, wait, that's Independence Day.
That's not even Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day.
No, it's the guy with the crop.
I'm back.
It's the guy with the crop duster.
How good is Independence Day?
Really
I
good.
love that. Welcome to
Saved
Earth.
my life.
Oh, whoops.
Please
sorry.
stop playing that.
Shut
We're
up,
going
John.
to Thor Ragnarok. Let's go through it piece by piece. Hella, what do we think of her?
I really like how she looks.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's a-
Kate Blanchett, mate. She's
Kate Blanchett is a really good actress.
She's a really good
And
actress.
it's a hella good costume.
I'm gonna let that one go. How weird is it seeing Thor in New York and he's not with the Avengers?
Hella weird.
Every time you do it, I'm gonna kick you from now on.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, sorry, back.
Go on then.
There's an awful lot of gags and jokes and whatnot in these Marvel trailers, but I've never laughed so much than when Thor sees the Hulk and he's that fucking happy for a fight.
like, ah!
He's just so happy to see him.
That's this guy.
They're gonna
We
have
used to work together.
he's a friend from work.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to come up with a reason for why the Hulk wants to fight Thor, and I don't think they should go for mind control again because
Space madness.
no, I just want the Hulk to go. Oh, it's this douchebag. And
Are they going? Our problem is, are they going to have like they're going to throw a couple punches, have a bout, and then become friends?
Yeah.
You know?
No,
Someone's going to
two and a
say
half-
that.
You know the footage we saw in the trailer, the minute and a
Yeah.
half before we get to that fight? That's the whole intro to the movie. All we get is that minute and a half, and then it's 2.5 hours of them fighting.
like, I
The
think they should
gladiator
do
lane
like.
as a scar.
I think they should actually do like
Sakaar?
Sakaar.
Sakaar.
They should do like a Beta Ray Bill from Planet Hulk and just have the Hulk get on top of Thor and just beat his face into a bloody pulp. And Chris Hemsworth spends the rest of the movie with just like a.
What do you think that big red streak?
It's just a disfigured face because he's got 2 black eyes, a broken nose, and
my
no
God.
teeth. He's just, "Arr."
I'm Thor of Asgard.
Like he shows up in Asgard again. Loki, where's our father?
Mother.
Also,
Yes.
in this trailer, we see Mjolnir get destroyed. What do you think is going to happen? Are they going to reforge it? Are they going to leave him? Cause
Lady Thor.
They're going to give
Here we
him. They're going to give him the axe.
yeah,
Thor.
that's
No, here we
that's
go.
what they're saying.
They're going to give him the
axe.
axe, and then somebody's going to reforge the hammer. And because we can't keep Chris Hemsworth, we're going to get another actress for Jane Foster, and she's going to take over as Lady Thor, which I fucking hope they don't do.
I hope no.
She is.
Yeah, is Natalie Portman's contract finished?
She just doesn't want to do him anymore.
I heard Natalie
Portman.
Portman's coming back for Homecoming.
I don't want her to. She's the worst.
All right, yeah,
Can I go on my tangent about female Thor for a second, though?
Just first
Okay.
of all, I
She's
actually-
the worst female character in the Marvel Universe. And she is an example of them trying to shove diversity so far down our throats that we suffocate. There you go.
Okay, please explain.
Alright, you know the idea of they want strong female characters. It's back to what you said earlier. It's strong female characters lead by their actions, not by just shouting that they're strong all the time.
Yeah.
Well, female Thor just shouts that she's strong all the time, and is an example of why Marvel's diversity problem is killing them.
Well, I think the way to do her right would just be make her female Thor, and Thor does shout about his own strength a lot. You face the mighty Thor. None
You
can
face-
stand
you
against
face
the
the
mighty
mighty
Thor.
feminism.
So, you live with it.
Yeah. No, like, I'm fine with it because Mjolnir is like, I shall smite thee. I am the mighty smiter. And he's over the top with it.
If we're getting unworthy Thor who doesn't have his hammer, does that mean he has to travel by goat from now on? Oh, sorry, by ram. Which sounds dirtier, actually.
Never mind.
What?
That wasn't a Game of Thrones reference, was it?
Nope.
So there's this...
Actually, Thor does a Game of Thrones right in his video with Daryl. He's just there. And he's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send a raven.
Oh, I hope Daryl turns up in the movie.
I hope Daryl turns up in it as well.
Be honest, would you watch 2.5 hours of Thor just palling around on Earth with Daryl? I would.
I'd be happy with it for a while because of how much Daryl clearly hates Thor. It's like whenever he's talking, Daryl's just there like, yep, yeah, that's good, Thor. Yeah.
I was the one where he's trying to pay rent, and he's just there.
That's so funny.
We're getting a slave.
But
The only thing is...
are there slaves on Asgard?
Oh, boy.
Oh my
Servant.
God.
I think he said servant. One of them.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, they have slaves?
What, did you think Heimdall was getting paid for what he does?
Oh no,
Ah.
the only black man on Asgard.
Is there another black guy in Asgard?
There has to be another one.
Where's the Lando Calrissian of Asgard? Thor's wacky black friend who just gives off quips and has a cool cape.
I think it's what's his name? Skarsgård.
Warriors 3?
No, I mean the actor Stellan Skarsgård. It's not
Who?
Stellan Skarsgård. No, it is Stellan Skarsgård, the crazy doctor guy.
Who?
Stellan Skarsgård, the crazy doctor guy.
Who? Spoilers, that's our next
The
episode.
crazy doctor guy. The Convergence, I'm naked at Stonehenge. That guy.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he's the wacky
He's
black
not
one.
black.
he's not black.
He fits the role
God damn it.
in that, he's...
So what you're saying is he should do the Punisher 70s thing, where he goes into a box to turn himself black. Wait, no.
Oh, no.
He gets in the explosion, and the only way they can fix him is by giving him the skin of a black man instead for a transfusion.
Is that a thing that happens?
Stellan
That, I
Skarsgård.
swear to God, that is a thing
Is that a
happened.
fun? Oh my god!
And I think that's how they should cross him over with Luke Cage in the Punisher series.
Stellan Skarsgård was in Good Will Hunting. He was in fucking Melancholia. He was in Mamma Mia.
They turned the Punisher
I know, he's
into Black
I
Dynamite.
couldn't remember his name though.
Alright, so we've obviously given up on reviewing the trailer. What do we give it out?
What else can we add?
What
other
else
than...
can we add? It's a really good trailer. You
Yeah,
know,
it-
as you expect from Marvel.
I love
There
the
are
whole-
some great trailers from Marvel.
Yeah, Thor and the Hulk fighting their
Thor
way
and the
through
Hulk
what
fighting.
looks like Detroit. It's a
I-
great time.
So basically,
Big trash
what we
bombs.
can piece from this is Ragnarok happens, Hela turns up, destroys Mjolnir, and then dumps him on
I'm calling it now Giant Fireface Man.
What's his name? Sif? Yeah. No, not Sif.
Yes, Thor's lady friend.
Thor's
Giant
lady
fire
friend,
friend.
lady-
He does have a very short name though. Surtur.
Surtur. Sounds like a Pokemon. Surtur. It's a big Fireface guy who's not a Ghost Rider. They should tie those two together.
Here's a fun fact. There was a crossover with Black Punisher and Luke Cage.
I called it.
And there's the front cover of the comic is the two of them out of their costumes, and they've been drawn as
Is it?
completely identical men.
show.
Down to the last detail, they're drawn as identical.
That is
That's no, it is not amazing. That is
It's the worst thing ever. I
Wow.
love it.
Remind me
so
to
fucking stupid.
Wow.
I love it. You see, that's not that bad because the Punisher didn't choose to turn black. He was given a skin graft after an explosion.
and he's still
Lois-
Still amazed they did that.
he's still
In the
got one
60s,
white
Lois
hand.
Lane wanted to do an expose on the ghettos and the crack. So she turned herself black. I swear to God that actually
God.
happened. Look up Lois Lane goes black.
No,
Don't look that up.
Don't look that up.
I'm going to put it on the Twitter. So
I don't
everybody
know
look
what
up
you'll-
Lois Lane go black.
I don't know what you'll find, but you probably won't find that.
So yeah, she turns herself black using Kryptonian technology. It's only for a day though.
Why
so
is
she's-
that a thing Kryptonian technology can do?
Oh no, the Thanagarians are invading. We have to turn ourselves black for some reason to protect us.
Oh my god.
It's fucking weird. Alright, now for the other part of the podcast where we just pitch shit, because why the fuck not? Hear me out. Which movies, and this is my question to you guys, would be better if we put the Hulk in them?
All of them?
Alright, but give me specifics here. John, you want to go first here?
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Alright, explain your choice.
You've
Run us
Bruce
through it.
Banner. You got Bruce Banner alongside Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck, the hard-working drillers, and you got Bruce Banner. He's like the engineer on the drill, and they're being taught to be astronauts.
Wait, can it just be Bruce Banner who's wandering around the place from like the Hulk TV show and wanders onto a drill site?
That's David Banner.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they called him David Banner because Bruce was a stereotypically gay name, apparently.
Great Scott, old chum. What are they saying about us? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I don't know. But,
Actually, wait. They call it...
That's
Gee golly, Batman.
Jumping G homosexuals, Batman. What are they saying about us? Sorry, back to what I was going to say.
I mean, to be fair, you have Bruce and Dick Grayson, so come on.
Children can be mean. Anyway, back to. Can I come back to David Banner for a second?
that gives me some fruit for thought, huh?
Yes.
But anyway.
Can I get back to David Banner for a second? That's also the name of the Hulk's abusive father in the Incredible Hulk, or the Hulk, or whatever.
He was played by Nick Nolte, weirdly enough.
Are they the same character?
No. But that would be
that would be amazing. Sorry, go back to your pitch for Armageddon with the Hulk in it.
So anyway,
do you have a name for it? Because I'm thinking Hulkageddon. It's pretty great.
I would call it
Armageddon Hulk.
I would call it Armageddon. It's still just Armageddon.
Hulkageddon's cooler.
Hulk versus Armageddon.
Dawn of Justice.
Because there aren't enough Hulk versus movies.
There really isn't.
There was 2, and 2 is not enough.
No.
And I didn't like Hulk versus Thor, but Hulk versus Wolverine was so good.
When he interacts with Deadpool, it's great. Sorry, go back to your pitch.
I love the Nolan North Deadpool. But anyway.
I thought you were going to say the Christopher Nolan Deadpool. I'm like, that did not happen.
Bruce Banner, he's the quiet, introverted one. So while they're doing the astronaut training, he's fallen behind because he isn't as physically fit. So he can't keep up with the harsh physical regime and education,
being a driller,
and also learning Russian that all the astronauts have to go through. Fun fact: I did work experience in the European Space Agency.
Oh, here we go. He's going to brag about his NASA time.
I'm just mentioning.
I'll put a time code in so you guys can skip this at home.
Amongst other things, they have to learn Russian. And I really like to imagine that that's a deleted scene from Armageddon where they're just being taught Russian. Where like Bruce
Wait,
Willis,
how's this going to help with the drill? Trust me, comrade, this will help with the drill.
It's to understand like controls and shit. But excuse me. But I'm just imagining a scene where Bruce Willis is like, "Yeah, why we gotta learn this stupid Rusky talk or whatever." But anyway, eventually Bruce Banner accepts the fact, guys.
Yippee-ki-yay! What's the second one?
Mother Russia, but Bruce Banner has to come to terms. Excuse me. Bruce Banner has to come to terms with the fact that he just can't do it. He can't stick the astronaut training, so he has to stay on Earth as mission control. But then they go up in the rocket. They don't want to miss a thing. They land the drill. Close my eyes. But the drill stops working. Dun, dun, dun. They're like, "Oh my god, the drill isn't going to work. We can't destroy the asteroid. What's going to happen?" Bruce Banner's standing there looking up. He can see the asteroid because it's the size of the moon. And he's like,
the moon, Bruce.
I think some part of me knew it would come to this. Bruce, what's wrong? You're looking sort of pensive. That's my secret. I'm always pensive. He turns into the Hulk and he fucking jumps out of the Earth's orbit while Aerosmith plays and he punches like Bruce.
That should have just been the plan the whole time. Forget the drill, just send the Hulk.
They didn't know he was the Hulk. It's during one of those times where he's underground, hiding from S.H.I.E.L.D. So Willis and Affleck are just floating through space in the ship. The engines are broken down. It's like, well, buddy, I guess this is it. And I'm not gay or nothing, but I love you, brother. Wait, what's that? A green streak of lightning hits the asteroid. It cracks in half and disintegrates. And they're falling towards the Earth. They land. They hit the Earth's atmosphere over New York. They're flying to New York like a smaller asteroid. When suddenly the Hulk catches them
and flies through a building.
It flies into the building.
You think Ben Affleck is dead, and suddenly the Hulk roars, bringing him back to life.
And the Hulk comes out with Willis and Affleck on his shoulders. Everyone's cheering, clapping, the music's coming in, and then suddenly, Thaddeus Ross, S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers everywhere, assault rifles leveled at them. And the Hulk puts his hands up. He turns back into Bruce Banner, he puts his hands up. He's wearing the shorts. The shorts didn't burn up in re-entry. And then suddenly, the crowd starts going, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. It's like the ending of Luke Cage where everyone's cheering for him. He's about to be arrested. He's like, boo, let him go, let him go. And all the shield men put down their guns. And while Aerosmith is playing, I don't want to close my eyes, they got like, Willis and Affleck hug their girlfriends in slow motion while Bruce Banner hands Thaddeus Ross a can of Pepsi.
Because we all know the Hulk's love of Pepsi.
The end. Topical.
Oh, that's great.
Why am I just thinking now from like that scene from World War Z where Brad Pitt just drinks a Pepsi? It's just the Hulk doing it.
He should have given the Pepsi to the zombies.
That's how he comes down. That when he's like about to Hulk out, they just Kendall Jenner just hands him a Pepsi and he turns back into Bruce Banner. Okay. That's what should have happened in Age of Ultron. Instead of like singing a lullaby for him, Black Widow just hands him a Pepsi and that's all he needs.
All you need is a Pepsi. Okay, I'm gonna give you my pitch. And it's called The Green Knight Rises.
Fuck's sake.
Now hear me out. Hear me out.
I see several problems.
Listen. If we can get him in Armageddon, we can get him in my movie. So Bruce Wayne has been out of the game for a while after his ex-girlfriend dies on him 8 years beforehand, but he's forced to come back as Batman after Bane attacks the city. So it's just Dark Knight Rises. But in Dark Knight Rises, what is Bane after in the opening scene? When he's in the plane.
Reckoning?
No, when he's in the plane, what does he do?
Crash the plane?
To abduct
Oh, you make the scientist Bruce Banner.
the scientist is Bruce Banner.
The Russian nuke site.
The
Gamma
Russian
radiation.
Yeah. So then the whole movie goes along the exact same way. There is no differences until we get to the scene where Lucius floods the chamber on them and Bruce just hulks out. And now, not only does Batman have to deal with Bane and him overrunning the city, but he's also got a nuke and the Incredible Hulk just running around the city. That's all I want to add to it. And I just want to see
Just running around like the Juggernaut kind of just running into
through buildings.
Yeah.
He's having a real good time.
I would make one difference to that.
Go for it.
Don't make him Hulk out until the scene where Bane breaks his neck in the football field.
Oh, that's even better.
So Bane breaks his neck and he's just like, he's lying on the ground gurgling blood. He's like, why do you not die? You shouldn't have done that. Because now you have to talk to the other guy. And then he hulks out.
Bane injects himself with the wee bit of venom, which is made out of the fear toxin from Batman Begins as an element of it, just because I want to tie it all together. And we get a brawl between the two. And it's beautiful.
Hulk would win, like, instantly, though.
Almost instantly. But anyway, how much do you want to see Christian Bale Batman try and fight the Hulk?
Like... Not at all. He'd lose instantly.
He like flies the bat into him, the Hulk knocks it away. He flies the Batmobile in, the Hulk knocks it away.
Yeah,
he throws Alfred at him, the Hulk knocks it away.
He just runs up with his elbows up and tries to do the elbow fighting thing, and Hulk just like breaks his face.
Purely bat. Smash him around the place. And I'm thinking, you recreate the ending of Dark Knight Rises, except, you know how it's Catwoman rolls up on the pod and shoots Bane from behind?
Yes.
This time it's Alfred. Master Bruce, what's the use in all those push-ups if you can't even kill a Hulk? Alfred shoots the Hulk. And in the final scene, you think Batman's flown over the bay with a nuke. You think it's over. And suddenly the Hulk comes flying in with Batman in his arms. They fly through a building and land.
But Batman's passed out, and you think he's dead.
Yeah.
And then the Hulk roars
and brings him back to life. It's called The Green Knight Rises. Rhiannon, you got any more ones?
I'm not sure if I can top that.
Can I go again then? I have another one.
Oh boy.
Alright, this time, Thaddeus Ross catches up with the Hulk and frames Bruce Banner for a murder he didn't commit. So he sends him to a prison where he's to be executed. But him and the prison guards become real close friends.
Oh my god, the Green Mile.
The Green Mile.
Good one. The Green Mile, guys. Good one.
Are we just going to be making a pun out of everything?
Yeah. You spoiled it. I was going to get to the part where they put him into the electrical chair.
And he hit the switch and he just hulks out.
We don't see it up until this point as well. Alright, you got another one? Alright, so the Russians, they've got nuclear submarines.
The hunt for Green October.
Fuck you, man. Give me a second.
I'm just gonna keep doing this. You keep trying, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Alright. So, InGen have created these genetically altered dinosaurs that are running amok in the park.
There's no pun in this one.
There is no pun. But how much do you want to see the movie Jurassic World, but with the Hulk?
So the Hulk taking on the Indominus.
Yeah, the Hulk is now...
Oh my god, you don't even lead into it, you just have to see, open the cell door, she pops the flare, and just... It's just Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner comes out in a pair of shorts like, why, what are you doing with that flare there? And she throws it at him.
Right in the eye.
It just burns his face.
Love the scene when the Hulk is holding back the Indominus Rex, and he turns, and he's like... "Rrr." And the Velociraptor...
Yeah.
It's like clicking at him, it's like...
Sorry,
And runs up the Hulk's back.
Velociraptor's squirrel.
That's how Velociraptors sound. They're like...
Yeah, Skippy.
Blue, get him. That's how a Velociraptor communicates.
You've actually turned Velociraptors into Skippy the kangaroo. Hey Blue, what are you doing today, Blue?
Boy, I think they're in the kitchen. Let's get them.
What's that, Skippy?
I'm gonna eat you.
Indominus Rex has fallen down a well.
I'm gonna eat you. Clever girl. Oh my god. The movie, that guy just being hunted by the team. Doesn't matter. Alright, you got any more? I don't know why, but I also pictured a version of Jurassic World where Bryce Dallas Howard is replaced with the Hulk, and the whole time it's just Chris Pratt and the Hulk traveling along, but there's no difference in the movie. Just none whatsoever. He's even in the high heels. Go on.
And there's a bit where he starts tearing up his shirt. And Chris like, what are you doing?
Go on.
Alright, I got one. So, I actually thought this was the way the movie was going to go. No, I didn't think so, but I was hoping this was the way the movie was going to go. Just one slight change. As he watches his wife die in the radiation chamber, Bryan Cranston gets irradiated. And there is no Godzilla, but there's a 100-foot tall Hulk.
Oh no. The 100-foot tall Hulk attracts Godzilla.
Hulk versus Godzilla.
Let them fight.
Did we put him in the kaiju battle? I can't remember
No,
if we
Wolverine
did.
won the kaiju battle.
Wolverine won the kaiju battle.
We totally should have, though.
We really should
should've.
have.
He just turns into Earthbreaker Hulk and wins instantly.
Also, there was something I forgot about the kaiju battle, and I've also forgotten it now. We forgot the Titans from Attack on Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's way too many of them.
Yeah,
though. Do we go the naked one, the naked skinless one, the naked female one, the shorter naked one, the bigger
Attack
naked
on Titan,
one?
but with the Hulk.
Well, no,
Are they
all
like,
the Hulk.
yeah, are Titans all the Hulk?
I was gonna say the Hulk fighting the
stand a
Titan.
chance then.
No, but imagine the Hulk in like the grappling hooks and the swords, and he's the last human.
It's part of the scouts.
You know how in Attack on Titan, it's revealed your man can turn into a Titan. Well, he can just turn into a Hulk.
That actually makes sense.
It'd be pretty sweet.
Essentially,
He's
because
basically
Titan Aaron is essentially Hulk.
Hulk, yeah,
so.
she's basically just. Oh,
Alright, any more?
No, it would have been a better movie with the Hulk.
What?
Civil War. Hey!
It would have been real uneven.
It would
It would have been everyone versus the Hulk. Like, Captain America has recruited everybody. He's like, Tony, stand down. It's the whole Avengers against you. We have a Hulk. And it's just the Hulk walks out. I like the idea Tony starts giving him a costume like he did for Spider-Man. Oh, maybe... Oh, I've got one.
Iron Hulk.
Yeah, no, I've got a good one. Spider-Man 3.
Are you insinuating Hulk with Venom symbiote?
Oh, wait, no.
The Hulk replaces Eddie Brock in that movie.
No. That's not what you do. It's probably just a bird. And then instead of turning into sand, he just turns into the Hulk.
Oh, yeah, that's even better.
I don't think that's a bird.
The Hulk is the one who killed Uncle Ben.
What was the experiment they were trying to carry out?
To see how sand reacts in a particle accelerator, I guess.
Okay, even with comic book science, human plus sand plus particle reactor equals Sandman?
Let's not challenge particle reactor, because I'm going to spring it on you now. But for next episode, I was hoping we could do a Doctor Who episode on how we would kill the Doctor.
Shoot him in the face, then shoot him in the face again.
You gotta do it super convoluted, though.
No, you don't.
For mine...
You just have to kill him while he's in the middle of his regeneration, and then
For mine,
you win.
I need a brick, a red tracksuit, and Captain Jack Harkness's time watch thing. It's a real good plan, you're gonna love it.
Tune in
Saturday to find out how I killed the Doctor.
I won't be here this Saturday, sadly. That's why we're doing this.
You're gonna love this one. Alright, any more movies? Oh, I got it. What is the one thing the Hulk has always wanted?
Be normal.
La Familia.
Oh my god.
Fast and Furious is already a superhero franchise at this stage. Why not put the Hulk in there? The Rock versus Vin Diesel versus the Hulk.
I mean, The Rock basically.
Fast and Furious 9, guys. Hulk, you know.
Yep, they have to fight the Hulk with cars.
Oh my god.
That's the new submarine. That's
It's
the
just
new...
like the Hulk and the Hulk.
I like the idea of the Hulk, and he gets into Vin Diesel's. What car does Vin Diesel have again?
But it's also Fast and Furious, the Hulk, you know? It's...
No, the Fast and Furious, because he's always angry. No, he gets into Vin,
shit!
he gets into Vin
God.
Diesel's Lamborghini, and he puts his feet through the bottom, and he Fred Flintstones his way around after them. Just visualize that for a moment, how great it
I'm
is.
just
my
imagining the
God.
running from the Ang Lee Hulk.
Oh god.
Oh god!
Like that.
Okay, I got it.
Arm flailing.
Ang Lee Hulk, but we put Avengers Hulk into
I actually
it.
haven't seen the Ang Lee Hulk, but I've seen the scene where he like breaks out of his like containment thing, and he's just there, and the arms are just flailing, and he's throwing a tantrum. You know,
It's the
just-
second comic book movie
What
I've
is
ever
this?
seen. First one I saw was Spider-Man 1, then it was that.
Oh, sorry.
And it's
Oh.
weird that I like that more.
Yeah, the Ang Lee Hulk is not a good film.
Now, my favorite one for the Ang Lee Hulk is when there's an explosion, the Hulk blows the place up, and everything's blowing up behind him. And then it's just one guy being blown away. Sorry, we had visitors.
Yeah,
I'll try and edit
that
around
guy was
that.
carrying a baby weirdly.
Yeah, it was like
I
psych.
really want to go do the baby.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you're supposed to carry babies, but what do I know? So anyway, Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Fury. Oh, okay, hear me out. Imagine this. Oh no. You know, Letty is knocked out a window, right? Hear me out. She's knocked out a window, she's fallen towards the ground, and you think the Hulk is gonna save her. But Vin Diesel springs off a car, catches her midair, blows through a building, and lands on another car to save her life.
Because he's invincible when touching cars.
Invincible when touching
cars.
cars.
Do you think that Chris Nolan Batman also has that power? It would
No,
explain why
because he's
able to
leaning
slide
on-
that fall off a building.
Yeah, he fell like 40 floors.
He lands and he's completely fine.
Yeah, but
And
when
so is she.
when he's leaning on that white van, there's a Rottweiler just biting his arm off, so he looks like he's in an awful lot of pain there.
But it doesn't actually properly injure him.
That is true. Everybody knows that's Batman's greatest weakness: Rottweilers. Actually, fun fact: the Hulk has a weakness in the comics, and it's puppies. The Hulk cannot stay angry around puppies.
To be honest, who cannot stay angry around puppies?
I can.
Oh,
You are heartless, John.
if we could just weaponize puppies, we can beat the Hulk. It's like a puppy can. There's an awful lot of action going on in the next
I'm
room.
really
sorry.
worried about what's happening in the next room.
There could be a murder of some kind in the next room.
Pretty sure there would be screaming.
Oh god, Lemony Snicket has come for us.
Oh, for
Oh,
You
no.
were so close.
John.
We went last week without an insult towards him,
Help
didn't we?
us.
Or
I
the
don't
week
think
before?
so. I
It
think
was the
we
week
had one
before.
last week.
Alright, any more movie ideas for the Hulk? We're really just stretching for one at this stage. We're really...
I'm just gonna say it because I made reference to it earlier. You know how I was saying he was drinking Pepsi in World War Z? Hulk with World War Z. Simply because I said it earlier.
I feel like he'd get bitten immediately.
But he's
Yeah,
he's irradiated though. Would they bite him?
That's even better.
Oh, interesting. So, like when they're doing that thing where it's the giant tower of zombies and he's just punching his way up it.
No, I like the idea that they're all struggling to lift
Alright.
the Hulk. They're like, get up! Get up there! It's like when they're trying to build a tower of people in The Simpsons, they can't get Homer to the top.
Oh.
Okay, alright, I'm trying to think of one here. Dragon Ball Evolution. The final fight, you think it's going to be Piccolo. It's actually the Hulk.
I would have been okay with that.
Giant ape monkey Saiyan versus the Hulk.
That would have been better than what we got.
Wouldn't just. Okay, I've got it. Alright. So, Aang's entered the Avatar state. The Fire Nation are on the attack. They're about to break down the walls of the Northern Temple. You think it's over for the Water Nation. And suddenly, over the wall, comes the Hulk. Starts taking out the ships.
But you do like, because it's Avatar, it turns out to just be that fat guy from the jungle who can craft a body out of vines.
Oh, yes.
But it's the
No, I'm thinking the Midnight Shyamalan one. M. Night Shyamalan, not Midnight Shyamalan.
Midnight
That-
Shyamalan.
Midnight.
That's his
Shyamalan.
cool, edgy cousin.
From now on, I'm calling him Midnight Shyamalan.
Hey, it's me, Midnight Shyamalan.
That is
Twists
such
are
a-
overrated, am I right?
That is a much better name.
It's so cool, right? Alright, anything else? I've got it, right? So, Ridley's going around the spaceship. She thinks she's beaten the xenomorphs. She comes down into the basement, and where she thinks...
Is it the Hulk, or are we getting like a xenomorph Hulk?
No, she thinks it's going to be a load of eggs. And she goes in there, and they're all been crushed. And in the middle is just Bruce Banner, and he's real confused. But she's so startled, she uses the flamethrower on him, and he hulks out.
For a non-xenomorph chest burst.
Hulk versus... The chest bursts out of Bruce Banner, but the Hulk grabs it, pulls it out of his own chest, and flings it to the floor, stomping on it.
That actually sounds badass.
I
was thinking a chest burst, a facehugger gets on the Hulk, it mates with him. The chest burster tries to get out of the Hulk, but his skin is too thick, so he turns back into Bruce Banner. It chest bursts, and then dies of radiation poisoning.
I don't know why.
And then he turns into the Hulk.
What I was picturing, it's bursting out of Bruce Banner's chest as he transforms. And then, have either of you seen the SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know when...
Like the good SpongeBob movie?
The good SpongeBob.
Yeah.
You know when David Hasselhoff flexes his pecs and fires both... I imagine the Hulk doing that with a xenomorph out of his chest.
He just like crushes it between his pecs.
Puny alien.
We also just discuss how great that movie is.
Hulk versus Alien versus Predator. Fuck, that sounds great.
Hulk would win.
Hulk would win.
Yeah, but what if... Even if you get an army of xenomorphs, I know the Hulk is going to win, but I just want to see him crushing heads. I want to see him pick one up by the tail and just like the Hulk smashing Loki. Jeez, I could not get that out. All right, you all right? Oh god, he's got Mark Hamill.
That's nothing.
Let me see.
Never mind.
It's just one of those photoshopped Paul Blart posters.
Oh my god, Paul Blart with the Hulk would be great.
It's just, I'm inside bull short Mart Cobb. Don't mess with the Paul Blart tart fart. Mess with his mom. What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't get it. No one messing.
Alright, so I got another one for you. David Banner, the redneck father of Bruce Banner, he's outside one day and he's drunk and he's playing with a shotgun. And an owl flies over his head.
That's never a good idea.
Listen, and he's firing upwards, and he shoots this poor defenseless owl. And it has a letter in its thing, inviting one Harry Potter to Hogwarts. But because David Banner doesn't want to pay for education, he crosses out Harry and writes Bruce Banner on the front of it. So it's young Bruce Banner, who's just been irradiated.
And no one notices.
It's really funny.
Come on, Harry, that snake seems awfully suspicious.
He just crosses it out with like a marker.
Look at how funny is it to imagine
Jimmy Snape.
prepubescent Bruce Banner turning into the Hulk every now and again.
The fight with the basilisk would have ended a lot faster.
Yeah.
Because he just does the like jaw break move on him.
You do that with the dragon as well in the fort one.
Yeah, he gets into the Tri-Wizard tournament and everyone else just immediately drops out. No.
They're looking in the mirror and he's like, tell me, Harry, what do you see? What do you want most in the world? And it's just pants that don't explode every time he hulks out. That's all he wants.
13 and all my friends have seen my wiener. Like,
Hermione won't come near me anymore.
The ending of the Tri-Wizard tournament, they all go out into the hedge and the Hulk just walks through it in a straight line. He's just walking through, and like
cartoonishly, there's the outline of the Hulk as he walks along.
And like the tentacle roots are grabbing onto him, they just can't hold onto him, he's just breaking through them.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
There's like a point where the hedge actually starts flinching away from the Hulk, you know?
And everyone else goes, wait a minute, why don't we just follow him?
Alright, now hear me out. What are the name of those things that, you know in the third movie they scratch Malfoy? With the
hippogriff?
I can imagine the Hulk, and he's got one under each foot, and he's using them to surf, because he really can't get on the back of one. He's just flying through the air on those, playing it real cool.
You need like
Hulk on a broomstick, okay? This is just...
In the middle of Quidditch, he gets mad. When they knock Harry off the thing, he gets mad, snaps the broom in half, throws it like a javelin,
and just impales Malfoy in the chest.
He gets up, and you know how Harry catches the snitch in his mouth?
He just eats it.
Hulk bites it in half.
And then he finds the resurrection stone inside it and brings Malfoy back to life, and then crushes him.
Malfoy dies really early in our Harry Potter.
Can you imagine if that had actually happened? If, like, in that bit in the first one when he accidentally gets the snitch in his mouth, if that had just caused the resurrection stone to come out.
That would have been pretty sweet.
I'm pretty sure the resurrection stone wasn't in it at the time. I'm pretty sure Dumbledore hid it in there after at some point.
I like to imagine it's always been in there. Just the resurrection stone.
Dumbledore just came along and said, Leo, there's this random snitch.
You should put it in your mouth. That's the first time I've heard that one today. Ooh, double 5.
Oh, it's gay.
So,
He just highlights himself.
5 points to Dumbledore.
Hey-oh. And minus 10.
Make it so overly campy, you know?
Minus 10 to Gryffindor, because you're a bunch of dicks.
I like to imagine that at the ending of the first film, when Slytherin is winning the house cup, and he goes, however, for their great loyalty and bravery in the face of danger, I award 10 points to all of the main characters. And everyone's cheering. He goes, furthermore, for his excellent job being headmaster, I award 3,000 points to Dumbledore. And all the flags just turn into his face.
It's like puts on a pair of shades, you know?
I'm that good.
All the flags along the side just turn into pictures of his face and like doing finger guns. And everybody.
Walks out of the room just...
Yeah. I'm the best at rules. 50 points to Dumbledore.
Woo!
I am the best.
Alright, and then just goes to Harry's and doing a monologue. None of us ever saw Professor Dumbledore again. Some say he eloped with Professor McGonagall to Bulgaria. Others say he's currently wandering the desert somewhere in South Africa. All we know is he's called the Stig. The end. And you never make any more Harry Potter films. You just end it on Dumbledore escape.
Is that just a top tier joke, or? Oh my god, I got one.
This movie, The Hulk?
Is it National Pet Day today?
It could have been yesterday.
Everyone's pet.
Okay, so
I've got one, but you can go for it.
they're insulting Colin Firth. They make a crack about the mother. He turns around and says, manners, click, make it click, man, click. Locks the door, turns around and says, well, are we fighting or not? Hulk's out.
No, even better. One of the
scene where they're like killing each other in like Baptist church.
no.
Baptist church, but like the Baptist church, but the kill signal makes it all
Yeah.
Oh my god, that movie's amazing if you picture as Nick Fury just controlling the Hulk to take people out. Alright, I've got one. Now, Bruce Banner, he's living the life of a pilot. Doing shirtless volleyball. Trying to get with a woman. Highway to the danger zone. How much better is Top Gun, but if you replace Tom Cruise with the Hulk?
Surely it should be... what's the name of the one who dies?
Iceman.
Does Iceman die?
I think Iceman dies.
I thought it was the other one.
I don't remember.
It's the other Goose. Sorry,
Goose.
If Goose had been the Hulk, and if he just punches his way after they shoot him down, he just punches his way into the jet, lands on Tom Cruise's jet, and it's just that scene from the Avengers where the guy's trying to eject and the Hulk catches him.
Target angry. Oh, I've got one. Now, David Banner, he's not one for loving. He doesn't love his son. He never loved his wife. So at the age of 10 years old, he drops his son Bruce off with his mother in Mississippi. Hear me out. And there's two sons now. There's Forrest and Bruce. But Bruce accidentally hulks out one night and kills Forrest. So from here on, it's the movie Forrest Gump, but with Bruce Banner.
Run, Bruce!
Run!
Run for Bruce, run!
Wait, does he still end up with Jenny?
He accidentally kills her. You know that one time he goes to squeeze her boob? He just rips her chest off. Just crushes her chest.
Tries to have this deep meaning conversation of life is like a box of chocolates. It's just
Life is like box of chocolates.
Life chocolate.
I may be big green rage monster, but I know what love is.
Baba, come with me. Baba. Baba, no. I like the idea. The napalm hits them directly, and it's not affecting him, and he's holding Baba. Baba,
When the napalm strike comes in, I gotta find Baba.
Bruce, why'd this happen?
You got shot, Baba.
Lieutenant Dan, what's wrong with your legs?
The dialogue isn't even different. He's just Lieutenant Dan, You got no legs!
Do you remember that one scene where it's New Year's Eve and the Hulk kills 2 prostitutes when he's with Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah, because they throw Lieutenant Dan out of his wheelchair and he just hulks out.
He hulks out and kills the 2 prostitutes. He's in the middle.
Sorry, I can't get over it.
The Incredible Hulk in the White House shaking hands with JFK. Somebody shot that nice man.
LBJ asks to see his ass scar, and he just, okay. Turns around, oh, it healed. Sorry. That was the day I mooned the president for no reason.
Oh my god. He takes down the Berlin Wall by himself.
But wait, the film is still exactly the same. So it's just, then in 1975, I started very successful internet startup company.
This is Stark Industries.
Apple.
Once I started running, I never stopped running. And instead of people following
It's just the angle he holds. No one
can
can keep up with him because he's just like sprinting across.
Shit happens.
He's just sprinting across country.
Oh my god.
Alright, instead of like wiping his face in a t-shirt, he does the smiley face by accidentally running into a brick wall, just leaving the indentation.
Alright, one more before we go, because we have to wrap up. Our ride is here. Any other ones? So I think I got a good one.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just thinking like.
Think for a second.
I was just gonna say, like, could we do Beauty and the Beast with just Hulk and like Betty?
Wait, please tell me the Hulk is Belle. The Hulk is Belle in that scenario. I love to read.
There goes Baker with cakes like always.
There go school children ought to learn.
He sits down at the fountain, pulls the sheep towards him, opens the book. Look! Isn't this amazing?
That Belle girl always is a strange one, isn't she?
Oh my god, just.
Belle looking, Gaston just, I must have her.
Be our guest, be our guest, be our Hulk be guest.
And instead of that thing, I'm the best.
Hulk hungry.
Instead that bit we're at.
You don't like Hulk when hungry.
Instead of that bit where Gaston goes, I'm the best, and don't I deserve the best? He goes, she's the strongest, and don't I deserve the strongest?
Oh!
No one fights like the Hulk. No one drinks like the Hulk. No, alright, I had one, but I lost it. Oh no, it was... Alright.
Wait. No one fights like the Hulk. Logan bites like the Hulk. Eats you whole and...
Oh, Logan would have been a great one with the Hulk.
Oh, yes!
But instead of Patrick Stewart, it's the Hulk.
Just age up Mark Ruffalo and have him playing like a 60-something Hulk.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't we just be making it closer to Old Man Logan than we show the Hulk into?
I've got it. Hear me out. We've upgraded him. We've made him better. We've got something he won't see coming. Logan, I know what it feels like. Hulk smash! X-24 is the Hulk. And he just crushes Charles Xavier.
He just crushes his chest with one hand and like...
He turns around and the little black kid is there. He's like, what's going on? Hulk Sonic claps him, blows him out of the
I was nearly going to say he just like slams it.
His mother comes in, Hulk puts a foot in her face. You know that guy in the first Hulk movie that walks into the Hulk and the Hulk just kicks him in the chest?
Oh, Tim Roth.
Imagine the black mother just getting Tim Roth in the chest.
That sounds awful.
Oh.
That guy comes along and he starts shooting the Hulk with the shotgun to stop him. The Hulk is pinned on the tractor. It just doesn't work.
Oh man.
The grenades go off, it still doesn't affect the Hulk.
Oh, and in the end they shoot him in the back of the head with an anti-bullet and his head just heals. And the movie just ends with him eating X-23.
And she comes bearing out of his chest. He swallows X-23 whole, and Logan's digging into his stomach trying to kill him. And it doesn't work, and Logan's on the thing, and he's almost beat.
X-23 chest burst.
X-23 chest burst. Oh, Pex flies her away. No, alright. What was the last one I had? I had a real good... Fuck, I lost. I think I was going to say The Crow.
Oh, please explain.
The Crow. Wait, no, it wasn't The Crow. That's a different thing altogether. No, hear me out. So, Bruce Wayne has brought his Kryptonian enemy to the ground. He thinks he's won. He thinks he's beaten him. And suddenly, he shouts back, Martha, save Martha. How do you know that name? Bruce Wayne inside the suit just hulks out. And it turns out the reason he was terrified of Superman being a threat is because he knows deep down he's the real threat. You got Superman fighting the Hulk.
Deep, man, that's deep.
And then Doomsday and Wonder Woman get in on that action. How great would that be? He's just got the kryptonite spear and he's just stabbing his head. What are you looking at? Johnson's looking at something a lot. He's just looking at edited posters for Paul Blart.
I wasn't laughing at your thing there.
I know,
I was just looking at more Paul Blart.
Okay, one more.
I've got.
So this is what a TV dinner feels like. It's Hulk but Die Hard.
Oh, that's so good. That's perfect. Die Hard.
Wait. Is the Hulk Bruce Banner? Sorry, is the Hulk Bruce Willis or is he Rick?
Oh, definitely Alan Rickman.
He's Alan Rickman, right?
No, the Hulk is the black cop friend.
Is he the one on the outside or is he the one in the basement?
The one on the outside is like, you really think you need more donuts, Bruce? Therefore, my wife.
No, I like the idea of Bruce Banner just jamming away inside his little limousine in the bottom of the thing. He's like, wonder what's going on up there. Oh,
I love even as Bruce Banner, he still talks as, oh my god.
Okay, does anybody have any more? Oh, okay, I've got it, one more. You imagine the scene from Prometheus where she's running from the big thing and it's bearing down and she just turns around and stops it and turns into the Hulk.
We've already done Alien.
That's my secret. I'm always scared. Catches it.
Oh, okay. Is that the last one? Is that... Sorry, it's weird, but I've got into my head how much better Pixar movies would be with the Hulk. And the first one I went to was Finding Nemo.
Who was the Hulk in that?
The Hulk is Dory. Can you imagine the big ass sharks come from
42
and the Hulk,
Wallaby Street, Sydney.
the Hulk just rips open the building, kills the dentist, picks Nemo up, and dives back to the sea.
Just swimming along mountains.
The Hulk and the turtles are like swimming together.
The gigantic Hulk in the water, this tiny ass clownfish swimming next to it.
Oh, and he's just breaststroking through like the bottom of the ocean.
Mine. Hulk smash.
They just do the Hulk dogs from the Ang Lee Hulk, but it's the seagulls.
Oh,
and as they get increasingly
The whale eats Marlin, he just like bear hugs the whale, just crushes
just
it.
does like the Heimlich maneuver on him to make him spit up the fish.
Okay, I got one more. This is my last one because we have to go.
Marlin!
But it's... Alright, hear me out. It's young Bruce Banner again. It's angsty teen Bruce Banner. And he's a loner. He's an outsider. He takes solace in one friend he's made at the aquarium. And that's a giant killer whale. Because he can understand what it's like to be a powerful thing.
Be free, Willie!
So, his plan is he sneaks in, he accidentally breaks the cage, and he lifts it up on his shoulder. And the last 2 acts of the movie is him carrying a killer whale to the seaside.
And then when he gets there, he finds out Willie died. Willie suffocated.
Willie died the minute you dug into him with your hand to lift him.
Yeah.
You shattered his ribs.
Yeah, as it turns out.
He chucks it into the middle of the ocean. You see the whale like floating and like turn over. Be free, Willie!
Come, Willie!
You know, one of the reasons that whales die when they beach is because they're so heavy that outside of the water they just sort of crush themselves.
Yeah.
That happens when the Hulk just lifts him up and he just breaks in half.
I like the idea. Like every time I think of it, it's like a little girl should be pulling a doll behind her. It's that, but the Hulk's pulling Willie behind her.
It's like was it like that scene from like Shrek 2 where she like pulls Ariel off Shrek and like just takes that and chucks it out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, there's one more there I thought of. The Shining.
It's
Jack Torrance turns into the Hulk instead, and they're being chased through the haunted hotel by the Hulk.
Darling, me not going to hurt you. You didn't let me finish.
Honey, all work and no play makes Bruce a mad boy.
All work and no play makes Bruce angry, and you wouldn't like Bruce when he's angry.
Daddy, I've come back to warn you about Bruce. Just kills the black guy with a hand.
He just crushes him.
And the last shot is they pan to the picture frame, and it's all the guys in old suits from the 40s.
And they're just freaking out because the Hulk is just smashing their poker table.
The Hulk is just punching.
Also, We can.
You got no
we
booze
went through
here.
this whole thing pointless. Hulk and Star Wars.
Oh yeah, shit.
How did we miss that?
We make the Hulk. We make every single.
What would he make? That's the thing. I
all of
couldn't
the
think of
alien-
what character.
Use
All
the
of the alien
Force, bro.
monsters are the Hulk.
They're all the Hulk.
The giant worm, that's the Hulk. The Sarlacc pit, it's just the Hulk in a pit. The Rancor, that's the Hulk. The three things in the arena in Attack of the Clones, all of them are the Hulk. One of them is She-Hulk.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He said you killed him. No.
He told Hulk enough. He told Hulk you killed Hulk's dad.
No. I am your father.
That's not true.
That's impossible.
That very unlikely.
Join me and we can be the most powerful father-son team the galaxy has ever seen.
Hulk, the strongest one there is. Hulk don't need your help.
No, I like the idea of the Hulk. You know how Luke kind of falls and he gently grazes along the side of like the ventilation shaft? Hulk just goes flying through it. He's barreling through Cloud City, just falling. And the Millennium Falcon flies down to get him right through the Millennium Falcon. You see, me and the Hulk, we've got a connection. I don't know what it is.
No,
Millennium Falcon.
I'm just picturing like the Hulk running around with Yoda as Yoda backpack, you know, doing flips and whatnot.
Use the Force, Bruce. Bruce smart. Oh my god, no, the shot where they're doing the trench run and they're flying along, and the Hulk just dives out of the X-Wing and flies right down into the core through the extraction tube and blows up the Death Star by himself.
And instead of Darth Vader throwing off the Emperor, it's Hulk throwing the Emperor off. You know?
Brings up Vader and the Hulk.
The Emperor.
Do it, you fool.
Well, that's this episode. The entire thing was just us talking about Hulk jokes.
And it was, I didn't have to give out to you about it.
We're sorry.
You took part.
Yeah, what do you guys think happens to the Hulk's penis? And on that note, we'll be back Saturday with Dan and Aiden.
Shrinkage.
Oh, it'd be weird if it just
He
stays the same
just becomes
size.
a Ken doll, you know?
No wonder his pants explode so much. Holy shit. Alright, on that note, I've been Jack. I had to shake him.
I've been Jack. Actually, check yourself.
Wait, if you're Jack and I'm Jack,
Then
she-
who's flying the plane?
Good night, everyone!
Wait, if you're Jack and I'm Jack, who's been turning on and off the lights?
Nosferatu.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.